we run into Joe. You want to hit us? You ready for your top five?
Man, yeah, it's been I'm gonna hit y'all with the top five. Linking into what we're talking about tonight.
Where you at, Bobby Brown?
You don't see me? Just hit me right now. Just hit this shit. Just look at the.
He said, "You don't see me. Just hit me right now." I know that.
Right. Like a baby face lyric. Straight up. But yeah, so like with what we talking about with closure, everybody, like we just, some of the things that Mika and Tank and Jay touched on, kind of made it to my top five about why relationships linger and how people make the mistake and stay in bad relationships, that the signs are there that it's over, but they stick around. So here's like the 5 reasons why people stick around in relationships that have been over for a minute. Number 5, you think that person is gonna change. How many times like a person been in a relationship with somebody and you really feel like if you tell them what's what, they gonna like change their behaviors overnight or they gonna change in a week or two. But Tank, I think you said it best. Shit, a person gonna be what they gonna be. Believe them when you see them. You feel me?
Believe them when you see them.
Right up. So that was number 5. People is not gonna change automatically. Number 4, one of the things like in picking these, like some of this shit y'all had touched on already, but number 4, embarrassed to admit it didn't work. For whatever reason, there's a lot of people in my research tonight that say that they just can't stand telling people that the relationship that they had built up over time is gone. You don't wore the matching shirts, y'all done dressed alike, you done put the pictures on Facebook. And so now, instead of just telling people, I'm over it, you just linger around in a relationship trying to keep faith, and you put yourself in 3-4 months of hell when you could just... Go ahead, my brother.
And Joe, that's a great point you make. Not that I know it's your top 5. That's a great point you're making, because just to touch on that, he's right. If you don't like taking pictures with matching shirts, whoever don't like doing that, when they do that, that's gonna always you might not think it's much, but it's gonna always be
straight up.
As soon as y'all break up, have me looking stupid on Facebook with the matching shirts.
Oh shit! If you don't wear matching shirts, you automatically thinking this country ass shit this dude or this girl got me doing.
That's the picture that made the group chat.
Yeah, I went through a breakup early last year, and people still ask me about them.
Damn.
They still shocked that we not together.
Right.
Because I don't make announcements. Just like I just don't. And I wouldn't post them up and down my wall.
Like
so
yeah, people get themselves like, well, I shouldn't say trouble, but they put themselves in a box of, building somebody up, and you should build the person up that you with. But when you start making like these public gestures of that person, now you get a little nervous about just telling everybody, he was a complete asshole, or she was, lazy as hell behind the scenes for real. You get what I'm saying? So like, people get embarrassed by admitting that, the person that they with, they don't want to be with no more, so they linger around.
And it's okay just to tell people it didn't work. Oh, y'all not together. That's all I say. Y'all not together anymore. It just didn't work. What are you doing? I don't know. Ask him. We good.
I think, ain't nothing wrong with that. Number 3.
And most of the time, the people, it don't even matter to these particular people, but the people that in your circle, you'll tell them, hey, it is over with, this is this. Okay, blah, 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 and that's it. Now, and everybody else, what do it matter? It's not my,
Yeah, I think your circle know. It's just
your
like...
Your squad gonna know because of the moves you got to make.
Right.
Doing or after. They don't got to know detail, but they know.
They know.
Put the squad on.
Fair. So that was number 4, being too embarrassed to admit it didn't work. Number 3, the reason why people stick in relationships that they know was over a long time ago. Some people have a fear of being by themselves. Like, and I think like when you look in the mirror, like your accomplishments and whatnot, like some people have a fear of being alone because like they attach themselves so heartily to the person that they with that person's accomplishments become their accomplishments. So now when that person walk away, you're forced to like look at you and be you. And like, you know, like Mika said earlier, if you're not happy with yourself and you're not being genuine and being who you are, then some, you know, because you've been pretending this whole 2 damn year relationship, now you gotta like try to conform and shit, and it don't work. Like some people get miserable and depressed because they became somebody else in a relationship, and now they forced to be themselves, and they don't like who they really are. So some people stick in their relationship because they fear being by themselves. Number 2, I'm sure y'all know, like, you know, some people stick around because of financial stability, for real. Like some people be in a relationship, you know, some dudes get with some females around tax time. They ain't got nowhere to go. You feel what I'm saying? They move in, they bring the PlayStation over, they move in and shit. And righteously, you feel me? Like when she telling him it's over, I'm not feeling you no more. He's doing everything he can to try to stay around because he truly ain't got nowhere to go. Like he's not financially stable to hang on his own. So he's doing everything he can to stick in a relationship that she is over with. So I think that's, you know, that's important. Hey, how y'all doing? Doing good? How y'all doing? That's good.
Body.
I'm so sorry. Look, check this out.
Babo. Yo, Babo.
Look, I got these amazing neighbors, bro. They love me. Okay, so that was number 2. So number 1, low self-esteem. Like some people, like, again, and it piggybacks on number 3. Number one reasons why people stay in relationships that they know is over is they just feel low about themselves. And this go back again to some of the great points y'all made earlier. Like you started something, you couldn't finish it, and now you feeling bad about yourself. You're trying to break your neck to try to do all these things. Guess what? It's over. It's a wrap. It's a done deal. Do like Mika do. Ghost their ass. It's a wrap. You feel me? Like so. You know, get some confidence about yourself and understand that you can survive a relationship, survive the aftermath of a breakup or a relationship. Go be on your own, man. But you know, that's my top five reasons why people stay in relationships that they should have left a long time ago. Don't make these mistakes. If you feel like it's over, walk your ass away. Ghost them. So, team no closure.
That was
No
good.
closure.
That was good. And I can't remember which number it was, but it's a shame about how many and I feel like it's a large percentage is really due to the embarrassment. You know, I didn't even really think about that one, but yeah, a lot of people just for the fear of social media and fear of how people are going to look at them and how they're going to be perceived.
Yeah, look, we did
all of that other stuff.
One of our early shows that we did, it was a great show, was about social media and the impact of social media on relationships. And it's one of them shows that we said that we probably gonna go back one day and do again. But relationships, for whatever reason, I don't, you know, we come from a era we didn't have social media. We just was in relationships. You get what I'm saying? Like the most that you did see from us is the pictures together or whatever, like in our damn photo album or something. Walking in the mall together, holding hands and shit. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like that. You wear my ID, I wear yours. You know what I mean? Shit.
What?
I wore your jacket, you wear mine type shit. You know what I mean? You got my jacket on or something. But as far as like these people build each other up so much on social media that once it's over, they really don't want to deal with the backlash and the jokes of it. So they
I've seen people delete their whole page.
Right. Like they don't want to, you know, even deal with that shit. So it's just.
But I think that's a society measure because, like we all know, and even those people, they just don't realize it. It's going to be okay because most people really don't care.
But they got to learn. Is that something
in a breakup? Tamika is my sister, y'all. 30 years. She said she broke up with somebody, and I'm judging to see how she take it. And she in the dumps about it. We on to Casamigos, so Don Julio. If she not in the dumps about it, don't, you know, it's whatever, because that's my friend. That's my dog. I'm around. But I know that sometimes there's a chance that whoever she with, if they cool, they cool. If it's over with, bye-bye. You keep on trying.
But you know, like, even if you look at the top 5, Mika have is like bulletproof to some of that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, like some people really be fearing to be alone. I can't see Mika.
I don't want to say it's bulletproof. It just, I don't know. It happens. I mean, most people, if you meet somebody, you're going to break up with them. It's going to be somebody else most of the time. It's gonna
and
be
it's a realistic. And it's realistic. Like my feelings have been hurt. You know, I've been hurt in situations, but
everybody
it's
gonna get hurt. Hurt is real. Yeah.
Because get what? I'm still living in shit. Like,
right.
You
Jay,
life goes on. There's other opportunities. You know, there's
even in a tough situation, it's hurt now. Oh, my heart been broke a couple times.
Right.
But it's important to know, like what Mika's saying, like life still go on. Some people in relationships and fucked up relationships, there was life, or they built it up to the fact that their life was wrapped around that shit. So when it's over,
they couldn't get out of it. Because regardless of what you say, after a couple of days, you feeling good. A new boo. What does it depend? Like again, it depends on how you were. Now you know if you got friends, here they come.
Most of my fallout from relationships don't be the fact that I miss that person. Because if I break up with you, I don't want to be with you. It be me trying to figure out the part that hurt me, whether that person changed or that person didn't live up to their end, or they said something or did something to me that hurt me. That's the part I be needing to figure out of how to deal with that, so I don't put that on somebody else. So I'm not upset with somebody else or mistreating somebody else because of what the hell they did, what that other person did to me. So that be what I be needing. I be needing space and time for that.
And again, it goes back to what Joe was saying and what Javon, what all of us said on a couple of our mission statements earlier. A lot of these shows are all tying together because they real. You know, it's a lot of situations you've seen some stuff growing up or maybe been through some stuff. It can take disappointments or letdowns. So when it comes to a relationship, you might be shifted and different. You all in, but it goes sour.